Today, I paid for the premium version of ChatGPT to see if it will help me win some money on these online slots. Now, I wanted to see whether it can influence the way I normally play and ultimately see if it can be a profitable way of playing online slots. And I'm going to use Leo Vegas Casino because they match 100% of your deposit up to $1,000 and they'll give you guys 200 free spins on top of that. And we're going to see if this method actually works. So without wasting any time, we're going to try this on the Sweet Bonanza slot, but first we have to pull up ChatGPT. So now firstly, I'm going to ask it to explain everything I need to know about the Sweet Bonanza slot, because it's important to understand the game rules, the pay lines, symbols, bonus features. So let's ask ChatGPT to see if it can provide me with the info that I need. Alright, tell me everything I need to know about the Sweet Bonanza slot. Alright, so here's the response that it gave me. It gave me a brief description about what the slot was, and it also explained that the game is played on a 6-rail, 5-row grid with a total of 30 pay lines, so players can adjust the bet size from as little as 20 coins up to a maximum of 100 coins per spin. The game also features an autoplay function which allows players to automatically spin the reels for a set number of times. But the main feature of the game is the tumble feature, which triggers every time a winning combination lands on the reels, the winning symbols disappear, and new symbols tumble down to fill the empty spaces. This can lead to multiple consecutive wins on a single spin. But Sweet Bonanza also offers a free spins feature, which is triggered by landing 4 or more scatter symbols anywhere on the reels. Players can win up to 12 free spins, during which all wins are multiplied by a random multiplier of up to 100 times. Now the free spins feature can also be re-triggered by landing additional scatter symbols during the free rounds of spins. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty impressive, I gotta say. That's literally the gist of the entire game. Now that we have an understanding of the game, let's see if we can take it a step further. Let's now ask it for a strategy. So with the second prompt, I'll ask, what's the best strategy to use for Sweet Bonanza slot? Alright, and here's a response that it gave me. It actually fed me a list of things to use, so let's take a look. Alright, so the first one is to understand the game mechanics. Now we've covered this and it's definitely important. And a good strategy is always to understand what you guys are playing and what to look for and how to play it properly. I'm not mad at this one, but let's see what we have next. Okay, so we have bet wisely. It basically explains to stick to a budget and that betting higher amounts doesn't necessarily mean that you guys will win more, but it can lead to higher payouts, which is true. And there is something that's called an RTP, which basically means return to player, that slots will have. And having a high RTP means you'll have more frequent payouts, but they are smaller wins, versus a low RTP, which means less frequent payouts, but they are much bigger wins. Now, is this a strategy? I wouldn't really say it's a direct strategy you guys can use, but it's still useful and sure, it's something to consider. But yeah, let's see what they give us next. Alright, they say play with the maximum pay lines. It explains that the Sweet Bonanza slot has 30 pay lines and that playing with the max amount can increase your chances of winning. Alright, so I guess the conclusion here is that it's giving information based on what it knows about the slot. It's still very relevant, good to know. And yes, it can help you with how to position yourself for every slot, which is also good. But other important facts to note, guys, so just a side note here is that there are other things that it does explain, like don't chase losses, of course, manage your bankroll, choose reputable and a licensed online casino, like Leo Vegas is as well. And I mean, those are really great tips you guys can use and should follow through with regardless. So I'd say personally, while it's not telling us the secret sauce or anything like that, it's not really like there is one, but it's still providing tons of value when it comes to specific slots and other related aspects that can help you potentially win based on being educated more. Now this doesn't change the fact that you guys can get 100% of your deposit matched up to $1,000 and getting 200 free spins with the Leo Vegas Casino. So that's still a fact and real easy to get. And I'll leave that link with some other great casinos that I've also tried playing slots on as well. But yeah, that's it for today's video on using ChatGPT to win at online slots. It's been a pleasure, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.